Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. If you're going to date an older woman, if you're trying to pursue an older woman, please do not deal with no old, broke bitch. If she's over 35, old to me is over 35. I don't give a fuck if I'm 33. Old to me is over 35. So they're saying in the dating market right now, a lot of young men are pursuing older women heavy. If you are a young man in your fucking 20s and you are wasting your money taking old ass hoes on dates, courting and pursuing an old ass woman, you are fucking stupid. Why are you paying why are you paying full price for a used car? Why are you paying for a woman on her fucking decline? Why are you wasting your money pursuing an old ass woman who's broke? The only reason this older woman is dealing with you is because men her age don't want her goofy ass. Her old ass can't tell these old dudes what to do. No, they're not. Unc is winning. Unc got his money right now. He's fucking all these younger women. And you guys are like, okay, well, if the old guys are fucking the younger, I should fuck the old women. You think it's a flex paying full price for a used car? Don't do that shit. Stop attracting these old women who are trying to get with these are broke ass old hoes who have no control in their life and they think controlling a young man's gonna boost their ego. Don't do it. If you fucking an old ass woman, it better be on some sugar mama shit. Fucking old cooch for free? No. It's a waste of your time and energy and a waste of fucking strokes. Stop dealing with these old ass women. If you're dealing with an old broke hoe, you're losing. You don't got your shit together. You're in your 20s, fucking old women. Don't do that shit. Those are the mistakes I made when I was in my early 20s. Every old bitch I was fucking was broke. No man her age wanted her goofy ass. These women are broke, in debt. They still owe money in student loans, credit card debt. She driving a car she can't afford. You got this woman driving a car she cannot fucking afford. She still works that shitty ass job. She ain't getting no promotion anytime soon. That is kind of, it's loser shit when you have old ass women chasing young dudes. You shouldn't be fucking an old bitch for free. If you fucking with an old bitch, she better have some fucking money. Because you really want to be seen out. You really gonna try to court an old ass broad? You want to take an old ass woman on a date? I don't want to be seen with no old bitch. I don't know. There's a lot of simps in the comments, a lot of broke ass simps. Yeah, I'll wife up an old bitch. You sound dumb. I hate to say it, but you're in your 20s and you would wife up a woman in her you would want to wife up a woman in her 40s? Why? And you got these women talking about old assholes, talking about, yeah, so many women are having kids late 30s, early 40s. Who the fuck wants to have a kid with a woman in her fucking 40s? So you can have complications? Okay. You want to go that route? Get an older woman pregnant and have a family and shit, bro. Do you know what it's like if there's a possibility if that kid maybe be autistic or have problems? That kid can't live on his own. You're going to be taking care of that kid forever. You're not going to have a life. Just go to regretful parents on Reddit. And so many of these women who had kids older, they talk about how they regret having a kid later in life because their child is autistic. They never get a break. It's crazy expensive. Just go to regretful parents on Reddit and you'll see what I'm talking about. Why the fuck would you get an old bitch pregnant? Why? If you are in your 30s, you can be dating women in their 20s. Shit, you got guys in their 40s dating women in their 20s. Because they look good, they're physically fit, the money's right. Why the fuck would they settle with an old ass woman who's on her fucking decline? That makes no sense. These guys damn sure don't want to pay full price for a used car. I got money and I'm going to date an old bitch with all this dick residue? No. She's out of shape. She's never worked out a day in her fucking life. Now, women who never worked out, it's going to be harder when they are older. That fat, they're going to be gaining weight and shit. It's not going to be easy for them to lose that weight. But we got a lot of old ass women taking advantage of these dumb young men. But y'all got to learn from this shit. I knew this young dude a couple of years back. He was African, 22 years old. And this nigga got a 39-year-old white woman pregnant. And he was living with her and shit. I'm like, bruh. Fellas, you are blessed. If you child free, you ain't got no kids, all you doing is taking care of you. If you're over 30, I don't care what no one says. If you're over 30, bro, you child free, you making your money, you doing good, you a high value man. You a high value man. All you gotta do is take care of yourself, you are golden. And even if you're a guy, if you got kids and you making your money, you up there too. And you probably learn from your mistakes. You probably done with kids and you learn from it. You a high value man too. But guys, please don't be that desperate to get with an old ass woman who's broke, who's using you. I get it, you piping her down good, but in the long run, it's not gonna be worth your time. You got a bitch who's on the decline, using you for an ego boost. Get paid for this shit. Get some tangibles. If not, you don't need her. Just focus on you. But to take an old bitch seriously, that's stupid. You got your whole life ahead of you. You over here fucking this old ass woman raw. She's telling you, oh, I can't get pregnant, don't worry. Just busting me. Don't do it. Continue to focus on you, hold the line. If you're dealing with an old woman, just get something out of it. But you have no business taking an old ass woman seriously at all. All these young women out here, bro, come on now. Want some old wrinkly bitch on top of you riding you? No. Don't do that. Let's watch this video.
I went on Riot and I changed my age demo, which I suggest every woman does. Like, I just turned 40 and, you know, I was always raised, like, when I was engaged to the Brit, to Gideon, I was 29, he was like 4. I always dated older. Because I was like, oh, the man's older, the woman's younger. I don't know where I got, my grandma taught me this.
Well, yes, well, because men mature slower than women. So dating.
Why do I feel like this 40-year-old, she just trying to go through her whole phase right now. She wants to get slutted out and banged out. So she's going to try to get that from a young dude. But 40, have fun with that, but don't take it seriously.
Older guy, maybe your maturity levels will line up.
Yeah, I always like just dated older. When I was in high school, I was trying to date college guys. I've always just dated older. That's what I did. But now that I feel old, I'm like, wait, now it's going to be like I'm dating freaking 50-year-olds. And so I changed my demo.
But this is the thing. Guys her age do not want her. Especially the guys who are high-earning men. They're all with younger women. And I don't want to hear that shit. Some of them are with older dudes. Yeah. These women were probably with these guys before they made it, but best believe they got mistresses and side bitches on the side who are young. This woman can't attract an older dude. That's what it is. These guys, like, I don't care what she gets done to her face, but these older dudes are not gonna be putting her ass on a pedestal.
Instead of going 10 years up, I went 10 years back. Wow. So I changed it to like 27 to like 37. I would suggest any woman that's like, I can't find a guy, and is over like the age of 35. Change, go lower. They're like super emotionally available. Yeah. Super cute. They're golden retrievers.
Lots of energy.
So much energy. They're very like emotionally intelligent. Like I have like 50-year-olds, like gazillionaires being like, WID, what are you doing? And can't like do it, who have like 13-year-old kids. Yeah. And these other ones are like, hi, Bryn, do you have any dietary restrictions? I'd like to take her out to dinner. Where would you like to go? We'll find something. Like, they're so, and then they think you're so.
The fact that y'all are doing this for old women, I just feel like these are guys who can't attract young women. These are guys who can't attract beautiful young women around their age that you have to go above and beyond for a woman who's on her fucking decline. That's some loser shit to me. I'm sorry. That's a loser. Like, come on.
Successful. Yeah. They were like, wow, you don't have a roommate? You know? I went on a bender and I was just like a makeout bandit in November, December, January with young guys, like 31, 29, 27. I drew the line at 25 because I was like, this is getting weird. Technically, if I could be your mother, technically I could be your mother. Like, so yeah, that's the cutoff. But it was great. And then somehow
I feel like you have to go young.
you have to go young
once.
You go, yeah, 100% go young all the time. But then one snuck through, and he's 37, and yeah.
So apparently a lot of young guys are liking older women. And at 33, I think it's great. I wouldn't say I'm older or younger, but I have seen the shift. I've had younger men try to talk to me, and I'm like, the thing is, I believe that younger men are more progressive, easier on the eyes, usually.
And they're easier to control. An old bitch cannot tell an older dude what to do because he knows himself and he ain't gonna tolerate that shit. Having some woman on her decline telling him what to do, no. That's why you gotta go for younger guys. And it is what it is, but as a younger man, just don't take these women seriously, dude. Have fun with it, that's it. If you get with an old broke bitch and she expects you to help her pay her mortgage and move in with her, she's asking you for money. This is an old ass loser. Don't spend a fucking dime on her. What are you doing taking an old ass woman on a date? She's old. She better be taking you out. Better be on some sugar mama shit.
And they don't have as much trauma because how they think isn't just based in old.
But what about the trauma your old ass got? Because you never learned, you never took any accountability from your failed fucking marriages and failed relationships. You got trauma too. But you don't want to hear that, huh? These younger men are easier to control. That's what it is. Because that's how I was when I was early 20s dating. I was fucking around with these older women. These older women were telling me what to do. And I learned from that. Okay, these women are just trying to control me, and it is what it is. I'll hurt a bitch's feelings now that I know myself as a man. I would hurt a bitch's feelings. Your old loser ass thinks you have some fucking value. No, the fuck you don't. You're just a good fuck for the time. Not even a good fuck, just a fuck at the time. Nothing more, nothing less.
And old mindsets. Thing is, as a younger guy, you also need to be more mature to date an older woman, but I think you're more open to the idea of being shaped by a woman, by understanding you don't have it all figured out. Maybe you're...
Why do you need to be shaped from a woman? You need to do that on your own as a fucking man. Like, oh my God.
Financially still on the way. You have some things that you're still developing, but with an older woman, you are okay with understanding that she has wisdom. She can lead. She can guide you in a way that maybe a younger woman can't. But what I'm hearing is that the older women are liking this. And I spoke to my mom about it. She's the same way. She's like, she could date younger, but not too young. And I'm like, okay, I see you. I honestly believe that age is nothing but a number and everyone has their own life.
It ain't nothing but a number, right? But y'all get mad when these older dudes are with younger women. Y'all were flipping shit when Coach Greg Adams did that video of him traveling with younger women. Y'all were flipping shit when he did that video. But now it's not an issue because y'all broke old asses want to control a young dude. It's not an issue, right? It's just a double standard, and it proves that all these older hoes are just delusional. Make up their own shit, never take accountability. Now it's not an issue because you're doing it. But y'all had all this smoke for Coach Greg Adams when he did that video on Instagram.
Experiences, they choose whether or not they want to grow and develop from those experiences. So age is just a construct of how much days you've been on this planet and what you have done with that time. So sis, if you older, you dating a younger man.
Any older woman who comes at me, I look at her as a fucking loser because I feel like you can't get a man around your age. I'm younger than you. You look old as fuck. Any woman, I think that you're a loser. That's just my personal opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But for an older woman who's pursuing young guys heavy like that, I think you're a fucking loser. It's like you can't get a guy your age because, you're on your decline. I think she's a loser. That's my opinion.
Enjoy it. Live it up. Don't worry about what society says because an older man dating a younger woman is a tale as old as time.
This is gonna sound manipulative, but it's not exactly. Why younger guys get older women and how you can capitalize off of it. It's the real reason why older women, younger guys work so well. She will not expect as much from you. She will be more patient, more forgiving, give you more leeway. But the reason she does this, well, one, you're younger than her. Two, because typically younger guys put in way more effort as it's matched.
They're putting way more effort because they don't know themselves. They lack confidence. They have low self-esteem. When you are confident, low effort is the best, okay? You're putting all this effort into an old-ass woman who's ran through. Your confidence is not there as a man, and you don't know yourself as a man, period.
The effort is more than the standard older gentleman. The forgiveness.
Shit, I want to see her effort. Can you suck dick every day? How nasty do you get? Can you do arch that back? Can you do that? Can you give me that guac 3000? If you can't, then you don't need to be doing no fucking effort to these women. If she can't be sucking your dick every day doing the fuck you tell her to do, you do not need this woman. Low effort. Stop going above and beyond for these ran through women.
Offers is more than what she would give an older gentleman. It's just something to note. If you can show the high effort, which naturally seems to happen with younger guys dating an older woman, she will just continuously be more forgiving, more patient, and give you more leeway. You're younger than her, right? You're still learning, but also you're putting in so much effort to prove that you deserve her. She gives back in her own way as well. The expectation gap. That's the reason why it works so well. Use it or don't. But don't say I didn't tell you. My name is Jomo, and I just put you on game. Schedule one-on-one in bio to learn how to optimize your dating style.
I got on TikTok talking about older women.
She got that voice like she's been smoking Newports since she was 16 years old. This the Miss Newport lady. Y'all are attracted to women who have a voice like this? Like she got 10 packs of cigarettes in her drawer by the bed. She smokes a pack before she goes to sleep. This is attractive to you? A woman with a voice like this.
Younger men, because I married a younger man, a man who happens to be 18 years younger than me. When I met him, I was 39 and he was 21. And believe me,
39 and he was 20. This nigga was a loser. He didn't know himself. He didn't have a dad. He did not have any male figures in his life. He didn't have an uncle. What 21-year-old has a business marrying a 39-year-old woman who's been smoking Newports since she was 16? This is why this information is needed. This is why this information is needed. Why the fuck would you get with a...
it was all about fun in the beginning. That's all it was supposed to be, was just meeting somebody new, having fun, not being in a relationship.
Her voice is hurting my fucking ears. It would work if she was a mute. I need her to be a mute. Don't say shit. Can you imagine that voice and she's moaning? Oh my God. No.
For a long time, and my girlfriend saying, just have fun, just have fun. Well, that fun turned into a long-term relationship with a younger man. And I'm talking about a 16-year relationship where now I'm separated for a year, which is part of that 16 years. We've been separated now for a year, all right? It's very traumatic for me because he was a narcissist. He isolated me.
Narcissist. Are you a dumbass? So he isolated. How can a 21-year-old isolate you? And I'm mad at y'all. Y'all young dudes, y'all getting with these older women because these bitches are buying you a PS5. Just because you waited because she got you a PlayStation? That's the only reason y'all fucking these older women, because they got you a fucking PlayStation. She using that word again, narcissist. He was a narcissist. She don't even know what the fucking definition of a narcissist is. Overusing that word.
And he was very jealous and he did not trust me at all. So I wonder why some men would...
Why would he trust you? You are addicted to smoking cigarettes. You go to the store every fucking day to get you a pack of cigarettes knowing you got 12 packs in the fucking cabinet. I wouldn't trust your ass anyway. Hey, baby, I'm going to 7-Eleven to get some cigarettes. You got cigarettes in the fucking cabinet. Where are you going? I wouldn't trust her ass anyway. He don't trust me. You old as fuck with a 21-year-old. You can't be trusted.
marry a woman who's outgoing, has friends, likes to talk to people, and then marry her and then try to tell her that those aren't the qualities of a wife. That, my friends, is why I left the relationship, which moves to the second video that I wrote or I have about separation in a marriage, because I had to leave that situation. It was toxic for both of us. Me being as old as I am and him still being in his 30s, and I'm 54 when I left, and I'm menopausal. All kinds of shit is going on in my body, you know what I mean? And then you got some young man who can't fathom those type of behaviors in a woman.
What she just said, this is what you're gonna go through if your goofy ass marries a old ass woman. You're young. She's going through menopause, having hot flashes. What do they call it? Hot flashes and shit. You really wanna be dealing with this shit? Marrying an old woman. She be wearing what's the thing, a Depends? It's some old shit that old people wear. Got to help her ass to the toilet. This is what you want to do?
Instead, he'd rather think that I'm a cheater instead of considering my health. And then those things turn into other things. It just trickles down. So that's why I left for those 30 days. And then instead of him deciding to maybe make some changes or be the man in the relationship and court the woman that he claims to love for the last 15 years, he bounced to another state and blames me for avoiding him for a month after I gave him all those years of my life. And most of the men are in those comments saying that I got what I asked for. No, I did not get what I asked for. I didn't get what I asked for at all. Because in that year that we've been separated, he has done nothing but lie, cheat, denied me therapy.
Yeah, when you with an old bitch, yeah, you're gonna cheat. Prime example, Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore. He used that marriage to level up, and what did he do? Divorced her ass and got with Mila Kunis. These older women are dumb as hell thinking that he ain't gonna cheat. You're old.
As a couple, but blames me for not speaking to him because we were toxic. So I'm not really sure, but I'm saying what kind of men are coming in those comments saying that I got what I asked
She's about to smoke a pack of cigarettes after she finishes this video.
for, because I didn't get what I asked for. I asked for a man, and I didn't even ask. He asked me. Now, I know plenty of you are going to come in here and say that I don't know anybody an explanation, and I'm very well aware of that. But I am on here to be a content creator and an influencer. And what that means to me is being relatable and giving people the facts. This is who I am. I'm not ashamed of it. And I came on TikTok to share my story. Yes, I do fun little videos in between and stuff like that. But this is really what my TikTok is about. Because this is my life. And this is what you see is what you get.
To the credit of a lot of these older women who are dating these younger boys, they look really the heck good. Okay. Like real talk. These women are giving 25. Like 30 isn't 30ing like it used to 30. 40 is 40.
These are lies. These old hoes look old.
Like 25. Okay. Like call it modern medicine, call it juicing, better sleep, self-care, soft life, whatever it is. These women are giving young, and I can understand why these boys intellectually can't separate the fact that what they're seeing physically in front of them is not matching up with what we know to be the case as a 40-year-old woman. But again, the responsibility lies with us. Even if that person doesn't have the intent to be manipulative, it doesn't change the fact that they have the power dynamic where in any case, financially, in an argument, in making decisions, they are able to have the upper hand because their brain can do things that the younger one cannot. And that is why it's a problem.
Ladies, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you're an older woman and you keep attracting young guys, you might think it's a flex, but all that means is they don't want to spend money. Young guys that date older girls know that older girls are a lot more generous.
That's what I'm saying. These older women are lying on TikTok saying they're attracting young, rich dudes. I don't believe young dudes with money are pursuing old ass women. I do not believe that. Let me know in the comments if y'all believe that. But they're trying to push this on TikTok saying these older women are getting the young rich dudes. I don't believe that shit.
They don't expect him to financially support her. They're, more comforting. They're like a mum. So they know if they date a girl their own age, they can't afford her. So they go for older women. Sorry.
It is what it is, man. If you're dealing with an old bitch, you better not be spending shit. All right? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.